What's good, y'all? It's Jeff, and this isn't, breaking news, but the internet really has made things feel so fast that this almost feels like breaking news, but I feel like it's not. And of course, I'm talking about the passing of Akira Toriyama, who needs no introduction, and I just want to bring that up to say that I just really loved Oda's, recognition of it. I thought it was so beautiful that I want to read just a little bit of it, and I'm going to do that. So, I was one of those who took the baton from the days when reading manga made you a fool. And he, Akira, also created an era where both adults and children could enjoy reading manga. He showed us the dream that manga could go worldwide. It was like watching a hero going forward. With respect and gratitude to the creative world he has left behind, I pray for his soulful rest in peace. May heaven be the joyous world he envisioned. And can I just say that I actually, just straight up cried when I read that the first time. Not like a manly tear, actual crying. Because it's safe to say, Akira Toriyama is a hero to Ichiro Oda, and Ichiro Oda is my hero. I love it. Just suffice to say, it shows why I love the man so much. So, yeah, with that said, I'm not going to really ramble about the episode. Dragon, Ohara, let's go! So this episode might be new info on Ohara? I hope so, because it would be cool to be able to appreciate this as, an adult. And not be like a 12-year-old,
Yo, books.
When having a big old cranium like that make you smart? Honestly, yeah. Ohara's living in those novels, so it is a dub. Wait. A Badiana bookworm? I do wonder if that has anything to do with the armor that's on the future island. Oh, I know that chin anywhere. It's actually kind of a mean statement, Dragon. He's got a button-up on. We're just seeing him just look like a regular dad. Oh. So this is just happening in real time. Made him self-conscious. Wonder if this is what inspired Dragon's rebellion. How long has Dragon been a rapscallion? Destroy the world, that's pretty dramatic. As if he would stand up to those guys. Interesting. I feel like the easy thing to do would just make the giants be dumb and stupid, but strong and tall, but we love layers. Oh, a tombstone for all of Ohara. I wasn't even sure I knew Vegapunk was affiliated. It just did the exact opposite. And he just not think he was good enough? Man, this is definitely a spin-off series I would watch. Like the Dragon Saga. I love Oda for just building a world of anti-bootlickers. Coolest thing. Oh. Wow. Dang. Lofty goals in the D family. Dang, that D is big. I just love Ivankov standing out like that. Wow. Oda said it, a cross-dresser changed the world. I didn't make the rules. Ah, they admire Dragon. Thinking about it, though, that actually, Oda, stop being so brilliant. But actually does make a lot of sense explaining, why Robin ended up on the Revolutionary Army. Dragon had a soft spot for Ohara and, took Robin under his wing. That is just so, oh my gosh. When you want to be a good writer, but you'll just never be Oda, so what's the point? We get to like see what's in those juicy things? Like, come on. Spill the tea, Vegapunk. His proportions! Oh my gosh. Everything. Oh yeah, my heart started racing. And he's just gonna gatekeep it? Honestly, no one else should talk this arc but Robin. Oh my gosh, this is like... Robin is getting like decades worth of therapy in this conversation. Can I be for the smiling while sad thing? That became my mantra after that arc. Like, Oda didn't, I'm sure he didn't like, oh, look at her! Like, I've never seen her so happy. She probably feels like, man, there's someone in her corner. What the heck? Yeah, I don't think Oda coined the whole like smile when sad thing, and definitely he didn't, but it really hit me at Ohara. His skull! Man. Ulti cracks the front of his skull, Vegapunk cracks the back. And they just don't get like a say. I hear Mayumi Tanaka in my dreams. Oh, his head shrunk. And now it's an apple? So he cut it off? Ah, literally! Was it like his brain just kept? That it was. Just stuck his brain into his tongue. Brain fruit. That is literally the most unfortunate double fruit I've ever heard of. This is too creative. The pot and the kettle. I just can't get over how like matter of fact he's saying this, like they shouldn't question this. This is logical. Oh my gosh, we really almost got a little something for everyone in this arc, except for I guess maybe Jinbei. Jinbei's left out. Sanji might. Well, there's all this food. I feel like everyone's gonna get their licks here. It was deserved. Interesting. So are they like alive, or are they bots, or? And is it like, as children, or like, I guess they're clones, so is it like mitosis, or? I'm thinking about this too hard. Is it all human? So is his knowledge just like in a USB? I can't tell if this is confusing on purpose. So he can sync anyone to Punk Records? And how has Punk Records not been taken as a label studio? Chopper sold! Luffy's just along for the ride. They're not gonna want to leave. So not being able to separate, like, opinions from fact? But you can't worry about different perspectives, Jinbei. Yeah, Bonnie, like, let him talk for a while. I've already tested it. Oh. Okay, I was like, that's why it's not just unbridled rage. Okay, can it be undone? No? Summons bees? It's just a bug magnet. It's a bug zapper. How do you make that malfunction? I'm getting to see Oda be just as random as he wants. Watch the insects come back to be important too. 300 episodes from now. Yeah, it's kind of curious to think they got separated again. Can we please stick together, guys? Just like post Skypea. Pre. He's saying that like, the way he said that is like he's not guilty. Or at least he feels regret. Momo? He's his dragon. I knew Vegapunk was involved with the smile fruits. They're made from Kaido? Mmm. Luffy encouraging him. What was the color? Pink. Or it's just supposed to be the same color as Kaido. Kind of love like Vegapunk's just like experiment, experiment, fail, fail. Oh. CP. I feel like I have to call this one like a payoff episode, you know, that you go through this and then the payoff is higher because, you know, I felt like we were going to get to hopefully learn like in a big revelation about Ohara, but I feel like the biggest revelation besides the books getting saved is that the potential that Saul, or it seems that Saul is still alive, and so that likely that Robin then is going to get to meet up with him, and that is like a reunion that I feel like is going to be like just one of the sweetest things to come out of this series. But also, I feel like besides the Saul revelation, like honestly one of the most dope things is getting to see like actually how long Dragon has been, or what inspired Dragon to like get into this, and how it's even more fascinating that like how Dragon and Luffy sort of like independently came to like oppose the government. You know, it seemed like Dragon had a very specific incident that, or at least this was a very specific incident that sort of like turned the tides for him, that being Ohara, whereas Luffy just sort of seems like on like an ideological level just sort of like is opposed to their like anti-freedom. So it is kind of interesting how these like big dreamers, I guess it's just in their blood, like came to these like two roads. So yeah, Dragon and Saul is pretty dope. And then again, like the Holy Land coming up with Marie Draw, like that's that is a little bit above where I think I can theorize, but I just know that like I am so blown away by how we were managing to like bring together like the Marines and the Giants and the Vegapunk and just the Pirates and just all of these groups together is just insane. Like it's just the intersections. So man, until next week.